I'm very sorry this stream has had no schedule whatsoever, but there is not a lot I can do about that. So I'm gonna guess there's not actually a lot of people who are able to tune into this one, but I'm gonna do it anyway because I've got time and fuck it, I just do this for fun. So, as usual, I have to do my stream rituals. Why am I searching Final Fantasy? Rabtoons on YouTube. Now, is this actually going to work today? Okay, good. Hello, Lucas. At least there's one person out there. Cool, we've got the comments up, so now we just need to get my settings sorted on the stream dashboard, which I have to do via my PC, so bear with me. You can enjoy Ishtola while you wait. Okay. Just open up YouTube. Go live, which I already am. I really wish this was just a default setting, but I am very much not a smart person, so I don't know how to do it. Okay, that's all sorted, and without further ado, I think I can carry on. Oh, hello, Serial Knight. Fancy seeing you here. Okay, so last time we were looking for a building from a picture. We spent about 15 minutes trying to find it, and we actually found it in the end. Yeah, that was a fun one. I'm very much not a geography-oriented person, so I am terrible with directions, so I was very much in the dark on that one. Okay. But if we are to find this stronghold in a timely manner, it seems gaining the Ondo's trust remains our swiftest path forward. I only hope our deeds are enough to win them over. And that's what we couldn't do last stream, because for whatever reason YouTube decided derp. So, yeah, pray to Highland that it works. Well, it seems to be working. I can see there's people tuned in, so howdy everyone who's tuned in. Thank you for tuning in at this ungodly hour for Americans and somewhat reasonable hour for British people. So I'm just going to crack on. Ishtola seems eager to share your discoveries with the others. Does she now? Thank you for assisting me with my investigations. I shall seek out our companions and share what we have learned. Much as I would like to tell you to sit down and leave the rest to us, your condition demands that we make all reasonable haste. If you are not too weary, it may be useful to speak with Paush-Un again and ask if there is aught else he is willing to divulge. I love this mount. Flying chair. Yeah, just scouring the ocean floor in my floating chair. Just everyday stuff, really. Where am I going? Yeah, I keep forgetting I haven't got flight unlocked in this zone yet, because obviously I have not had time to go and do all the side quests and shit to unlock all the ether currents, so I will do that next time. But apparently there actually isn't many quests until, you know, I've completed this expansion, so maybe it won't even matter. But for now, you're going to have to watch as I scour the bottom of the sea in my floating chair. This nice relaxing music. Avoiding these enemies because we're not going to be fighting anything. As I don't need to, because as you can see, I am level 80. Oh, my comments weren't working. Sorry guys, pray to hide when it works. I'm everywhere when I'm not working. Lol. 800, you suck. Boo, you suck. Oh, sorry, I misread your comment there, Alton. Wait a minute, sir. What data center are you on? I'm on Adamantois on Ether, I believe. Hey, Orochi Zuvoki. When do they explain how they handle hammers with gloves that size? Don't know. Hello, Rab. Just came to say hi. It's 4 AM where I am, and I'm supposed to get up at 7 AM for a charity event. Oof. Good luck there, X-Hero. I do not envy you, that's for sure. It is not nice having to wake up at an ungodly hour, especially when you haven't gotten to bed at a reasonable hour. Sleep, X-Hero. Yes, my sentiments exactly. Also, I hope YouTube doesn't screw up the stream again. Well, fingers crossed so far, no problems. Now the only person who can screw this up is me. No, I said pause the stream on my phone, you... I love YouTube. So, last time we were streaming, I didn't actually get much done, because YouTube decided to just randomly derp towards the end, and completely threw off my buzz. I had plenty of time to stream. It was very annoying, because I don't often get time to stream. Hence why I'm streaming at this very random hour, as I found some time to do so. Well, I'm not ready to do this voice after having a tooth out yesterday. Here we go.
Ah, Alphino's friend, you and your companions have done much to repair the damage caused when the waters parted.
That's what I do.
Anything else you can do? Have you been to the walls of the Forgotten?
I think I've just come from them. Are they the ruins to the northwest?
The remnants to the northwest, yes. You visited them unbidden. Psh, could it be that your footsteps were guided by the ancients? I believe it may be so. Listen then, and I will tell you of our plans to bring light to the walls, that we might answer the shining call of the illuminated land. We have requested a finless craftsman to shape for us a sacred lamp. He is odd for a land dweller, choosing as he does to live in the ocean, but his skill is beyond question. It is concerning, however, that we have heard nothing of his progress. If you were to visit this artisan and return with our long-awaited light, then any doubt as to your purpose would be laid to rest. His name is Grenold. You will find his workshop in a metal structure to the south.
Okay, so that's a bit confusing, because I'm fairly certain before we came here, this was obviously not, you know, somewhere where humans could walk around willy-nilly. So how is there already someone down here who can do so? I guess we're about to find out, but yeah, that's very confusing, as I'm fairly certain before this we were the first person to come down here. I think they sound more like snakes rather than an old man. Yeah, well, I'm not that great a voice actor. That's why I've farmed out voice acting to the professionals for Final Fantasy in a nutshell. That sounds like Jim Carrey's Grinch. Thank you, I guess. Okay, where is he? Let's keep some immersion, shall we? The dang time zones. Damn, Ben, it must be late where you are. Get to bed, man. Lamp was a pretty badass FF1 spell, but I think this is something entirely different I've stumbled into. Oh, this is the Final Fantasy theme. Well, prelude. Oh, that's just great. That is, my mind's playing tricks on me now. Look, Renault, someone's come to visit you at the bottom of the bleeding ocean. Or, might be as you're a ghost, eh? Go on, Falshay, feast yourself on me rotten soul. I've got no use for it. A craftsman what can't craft is more pointless than a sea slug with dumbing hammer, and that's an insult to bloody sea slugs. Renault appears to be suffering from a crushing bout of self-doubt. Maybe you can help psych him up. Oh gee, I wonder what I need to do. Eh? You wouldn't be trying to raise my spirits now, would you, spirit? Not that you'd expect from a servant of Neverworld. God, your dialogue is hard to read. Please be a voice cutscene. Has it really come to this? Have we met before? I don't remember him. Might be as we crossed paths back in the Crystarium, but I don't reckon we've been formally introduced. Name's Grenold, and this here is meant to be me underwater sanctuary, a place where I can give myself over to me work, far from the distractions of the outside world. And yet, here ye stand. Now, what's so damned important that you dive all the way down to the bottom of the bleeding tempest to bother me? Me accent's very inconsistent, boy. Ah, the Ondo's lamp. God's cursed me empty head. I've not so much as made a start. Get on with it. Kick him in the head. I'm worth less than a sea slug. Nay, the slime left by a sea slug. Me delivery date's long past. Me workbench is untouched. And I call myself a bleeding artisan. You've heard their beliefs, have ye? Bringing light to them ruins will be an act of deep religious and cultural significance. And it was my privilege as a craftsman to be tasked with providing a ritual instrument worthy of the occasion, but I just can't. Bloody well. Gah, me mind's a bleeding blank. It's times like this I've pissed away my last drop of inspiration. Tell me, you've got something to show me. Something as'll give me a muse a right good kick up the arse. I can't decide if he's Irish or Scottish. I'm kind of just making this accent up as I go along. The Ondo want to honour the coming of these ancients, so their dancing light's got to blaze with the right kind of brightness. Like the sparkle life caught in a crystal, but just being sparkly is not enough. It's got to dance with joy and sorrow, and a sense of hardship endured. You know what I mean? Yes, I do know what you mean. Grenold seeks a particular kind of inspiration, the kind that crystallizes only at the culmination of a long and tragic tale. I sent you nearby, sir. Hehehe. If William Birkin shows up and shoots something with a grenade launcher, then it's all reconciled. Otherwise, neat stuff. Okay, that's a bit random. It's 5 in the morning. Oof. Definite oof. Hey, 64 power. Welcome. Thank you for introducing him, Cyril. Grenold seeks... right. Complete any of the role quest lines available at the Wandering Stairs and the Crystarium, then return to Grenold once more. Oh, fuck! Oh, man. I was supposed to do these quests off-stream, and I completely forgot about it. Shit. Okay, so change of plan, guys. I'm going to have to do one of these side quests on a stream, which is something I vowed since the start of the stream that I wouldn't do, mainly because I wanted to keep this mainly story focused, but it has come to the time where I have to actually do them, so okay. Complete U-turn. Ooh. There's a thingy here. Wonder what I need to do. Clap, congratulate, doubt, sightsee, look out. Oh, okay. Oh look, Serial Night. Hello, Serial Night. Just enjoy making up the accent soap operas, make up plots with a dartboard, Raz. No, I must pet old Lalafell. So yeah, this Serial Knight is a fellow Final Fantasy XIV streamer. He's a really cool dude. Go check him out when you can. Yeah, he's a real nice guy. Also, in Final Fantasy XIV in a nutshell, if you look out, you may recognise him. Let's see if I can get a good shot of him. Hang on, let me turn off the display. There we go. I'm going to take a picture of that. There we go. So yeah, in Final Fantasy XIV in a nutshell, keep a lookout, you will spot his model. Oh, both microphone audio and gameplay are being broadcast. Sorry if I've messed up the display there. I'm always never sure what that's going to do when I do that. Cool. Okay, so... What was I doing? Oh yeah, so we're going to have to go and do the job quest. I can't actually remember... Was it this one? Yes. So we're going to have to go and do the job quest to actually continue with the story. Because I completely forgot to set time aside off stream to actually do them. So yeah, Serial Knight, check him out on Twitch and various other streaming platforms. He is a cool dude and he definitely deserves the support. And as I said, look out for his model in Final Fantasy XIV in a nutshell. He'll be a nice little Easter egg for you to find. So on the topic of Final Fantasy XIV in a nutshell, I think I'll talk briefly about it now, since I got a fair bit of an audience here. It won't be like our Final Fantasy XI nutshell, I can guarantee you that. That was a horrible misfire on my part. I still apologise for it to this day. But Final Fantasy XIV in a nutshell will be a proper video. It will actually cover the game and story and stuff like our other nutshells do. So I won't be pulling the wool under the rug from you with that in that regards. And also, something I've been doing is I've been creating custom models for close friends, team members, script writers, and Patreon supporters as a sort of a show of goodwill for their support. So you will be seeing quite a lot of custom characters in the Final Fantasy XIV nutshell to sort of give the world of Final Fantasy XIV, you know, more unique shine. Okay, here we go. Now, I remember why I didn't get around to doing this, because for whatever reason, if you initiate a duty, you can't use the duty finder at the same time. And as I like to do side quests while I'm waiting for queues to pop, I kind of just left this one in the dust, so hopefully there isn't actually much left to do in this particular quest line. No problem, Serial Knight. I like to give support to fellow content creators. Your character looks like Sauron from Lord of the Rings, just with no helmet. Oh, wait till I put my helmet on. Maybe I actually might look like Sauron? I'll show you in a minute. Okay, so you guys have no context for this quest whatsoever, so unfortunately you're going to be dropped right in the middle or towards the end of a storyline conclusion here. So not a lot I can do about that, I'm afraid, as I forgot to do this off stream. So let's do this. Okay, what voice did I give this guy?
"'Tis beautiful, even now, a palace of forgotten dreams. But before it was Lygia, in time of Wubert, it was Grundslicht. Oh, these are a lot of very complicated words, goddamn. The memory of mine in which you walked was of a troubled time, when the people of our kingdom were preyed upon by an ambitious fool." Brandon, then a young knight who had only just won his spurs, had caught the eye of Princess Saldia, who chose him as her personal guardian. However, he was far too inexperienced and was unable to keep her safe when she ventured outside these walls on one of her investigations. For his failure, he was stripped of his knighthood, and shortly thereafter he quit Verbert. I thought I would never see him again. But then, one day, he returned, one of several wandering adventurers led by a man named Ardbert, who had accepted our invitation to look into the mysterious transformations, which had continued unabated in Brandon's absence. Lady Saudia was overjoyed, and for a time it was like nothing had changed. They spoke often and grew even closer. I suppose all the exposition you need was right there, actually, so maybe this isn't too alien for you guys? I don't know. And then came the day when we learned the truth.
when we learned that the architect of our kingdom's suffering was none other than the court mage, Tudrick. Tudrick Hall? Nah, that would be ridiculous. Personally, I still enjoyed Final Fantasy XI in a nutshell. I thought that bait and switch was hilarious, but I understand why people were upset. And boy, were they upset. I did all role quests, and there is a 5th hidden quest. It's him, Brandon. I'm sorry. Oh, that's Ardbert. I haven't had to do an Ardbert voice before.
So am I. Come, let's have done with it.
None of these characters have ever had consistent voices in this stream when I've had to do the voices, so...
It was you, Tudrick. Do not deny it. Tormenting our people, twisting and transforming them into monsters. And for what? Brandon, Brandon, Brandon. And after I took such pains to be rid of you. That was not planes, it was pains. Fucking script. You may strip me of my titles, but not my oaths. I shall serve Lady Salvia till my dying breath. As you like. Once I have killed you and your friends, there will be no one left to stop me from claiming the throne. Hear me, my children. The hour of reckoning is at hand. Rejoice, for in noble sacrifice shall you find everlasting glory.
Lord Tudrick, it hurts.
Soon you shall know no more pain. I am evil.
Hello, Flutterdark.
I was going to make it quick, for old time's sake, but now I think I ought to take my time.
Oh, this is different. I wasn't expecting this. Do 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 do. Love this track. Really hope I can use this one in Final Fantasy XIV in a nutshell, if nothing else. The whole music rights is a whole other story. Okay, so it looks like we're role-playing as Brandon. So I guess this is their way of forcing you to learn mechanics as a tank. Since they've made these role quests mandatory. Do 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 do. As always, I'm not entirely sure I'm doing this right. The boss is invincible. Nah. That would make sense. I wish it would make these things a bit more clear. No, stack markers. Nope, I failed. It was one of the buffs he had, that's how I knew. I didn't even play this quest. Yeah. So we've hit a brick wall here. Okay, I'm gonna accept Serial's friend request. Okay, let's try. Very easy. I'm sorry, guys. I am filled with a deep sense of shame here, but... very easy mode. That's the Rabtoons way. Yeah, let's not watch that again. Take 2. Okay, I think I know what I did wrong last time. I didn't even bother attacking these ones because I wasn't really paying attention. Story of my life. I wonder what particular job this character has, because it's definitely not Dark Knight. Yeah, also you stacked with the wrong stat marker. One of the markers only had one person in them. That's the one you need to stack to. I see. Hey, Shinobi. I think he's meant to be a paladin. Ah, that would make sense. So, would this probably make more sense if I had picked Paladin? Yeah! I think I did it right this time. Hey look, they've turned into, what's it called? That one boss from, I forget what it's called. One of the early dungeons. I remember, like, you fight a disembodied head that turned into an arm in there. Edda, that's the one. Edda. That whole Edda questline had a dungeon. Hey, what? This must be painful for people to watch. The helmet just have blades on the face and the head. Greatest Eclipse combo. Okay, let's try this again. You're in a Nutshell series is lit. Well done, brother. If I wasn't broke, I'd send you $3.49. Thank you. Don't worry about it though. Just watching the Nutshells, leaving comments. That's enough support for me. Anything else is just a bonus, but does help support the series and ensure it continues. Do 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 do. Trying to kill them. Man, I wish that YouTube actually supported its animators. True that, true that. Yeah, so it is multiplayer Shinobi. However, this particular instance is a single player event. But dungeons and like bosses are all done with other players, so yeah. Okay, I really should pay attention to the dialogue. Brandon, don't let him cast that spell. Do whatever it takes. Okay, I'm doing the What? Oh. Goodbye, Rabtoons. I have to go to bed now. Good night. Is this a quest or a PvP group battle? It is a quest, a mandatory quest you have to complete to actually finish the expansion. What is this dialogue you speak of? Of course that's important. Hehe. Oh. I'm sorry, Lucas. I was using goddamn Greatest Eclipse combo. If I have to do this 2 more times, maybe I will abandon the stream and I will do it offline, and I will come back another day when this has been completed. I think you forgot to equip the garlic braid and fishing pole. It's for groups of enemies, Rab. Aha. Come here. Come on. Sorry, I preempted the stack marker there. Stack marker. Did I stop him? Looks like I did. Okay, I think I've done this right. Cool. See, I knew what to do for that one. Oh man. This is getting crazy. Surely no one can harness such a massive torrent of ether, such obedient children to offer up their lives in sacrifice. Independent to the last, the madness dies with you! So far, so good. Oh shit. I hope I moved out of that in time. Aha. Okay, I hope I did that in time. Careful hitting the red line that it's stacked against you. Ooh. Lammet. Where the fuck is Lammet? Fuck! Not worth it. I'm gonna call a vote, guys. Should I quit the stream and do this quest offline where you don't have to watch me fail countlessly, or should I keep going? Because this has already eaten up quite a lot of my time already. We have to defend Lammet at all costs. I couldn't even see Lammet. Eep. One more time. Stick to it, man. I haven't seen this game yet. Okay. Once more with feeling. If anyone knows what I should be doing when it says protect Lammet, that would be great. Otherwise, let's give this a good old-fashioned college try. Keep going, bud. Failure is part of life. And it's the greatest teacher. Come on, come over here. In the circle. In the circle, please. Over here, please. There we go. Interesting. Just wanted to see what was on the other tabs there. So I'm not sure, am I actually supposed to be drawing both these enemies away? Because they're kind of fixed in place. Rise, my glorious creation. Who the hell is Jesus? I said Genova. Raptoons, try winning, brother. Losing doesn't seem to work. With all of us hoping, I'm sure you can defeat these scum. See you later, Shinobi. And definitely try this game out. It's, when you're good at it, it's actually good fun. Okay, Lamet's over there. I've got a good lock on where Lamet is this time. Come on, in the center. Hey, don't call her a dwarf. Nope, can't do it. Oh, fuck's sake. Yeah, I'd stay, but I'm a wrench in my mate's stream now. Or 2 minutes ago. Ha. Go run. You're pinned in. Get the other group. Okay. One last go, and if I don't do it this time, I'll probably just do it offline and... I don't know. Just fuck around for the rest of the time I do have to stream today. You literally just need to stand in front of the charge. Oh. Okay, I got it this time. Let's do this. I can kind of see why they made this quest mandatory, because, yeah, this is obviously teaching you a lot of stuff about tanking that is essential to know. So I'm kind of embarrassed I didn't know to do a lot of this stuff anyway. But, tank isn't normally the job I would play. Normally I would be ninja, as I find DPS roles are a lot less stressful and a lot less demanding. And I'd say ninja is the job I've learnt most to do efficiently. Get over here. Come on, get in the circle. He's a new player, guys. It's his first day. He's level and story boosted. Oh, cereal. If only I had that excuse. Why, hello there, my English friend. Hello, Red One. Are you a brother of Red 13 by any chance? Man, can Paladins actually self-heal this well? This is actually making me want to pick up Paladin as a job. Okay, so this time I got to stand in front of the enemy attacking Lammet. Yes, tanking does mean aggravating everyone around you. Hey, Hamstel. What up? Okay, if I stand here, is that gonna work? This seems to work. Yeah! We got there in the end, guys. Is this the last part of the game, right? I will explain in a minute. I'm just trying to concentrate on this battle, isn't it? He's trying to give us what? Frank, we cannot let him finish. Fuck. Please tell me I did this right. I do not want to do this again. I think we've done it. Come on. Yes! So yeah, Hamstall. It's actually mandatory to do role quests before you can finish the game, and I completely forgot all about that. I was supposed to do it offline on when I'm not streaming, and it came to bite me in the ass when I was doing a story quest earlier. So we're just doing that now, since time is precious.
Meddlesome wretch! This kingdom is by rights mine!
Brandon, what is the meaning of this? Tudrick, you... But why? After serving us faithfully for so many years.
I am no servant. No servant! Not of your mother or father or you! Nyah!
My lady.
God damn you!
The classic get in one last strike, kill another person, and then you die immediately so you don't get any comeuppance. That classic trope. Never give up Raz, just like Rick Astley. Throws confetti. Oh, okay mate, no worry, I get to enjoy the stream. Nice day for fishing, ain't it? Haha. Where was I?
Oh yeah. Lady Saldia, speak to me!
Brandon, my dear, brave Brandon, am I your princess still? Would you honour your vows, even now?
Now and ever after, my lady. My sword is yours to command.
Oh shit.
That is well. Would that I had the strength to wield it myself. Steel your heart, brave Brandon, and for the good of Verbert and her people.
No, 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 I cannot! I will not!
Honour your vows to your kingdom, to your princess.
She died of ligma. Oh. Oh, come on, that's just salt in the wound.
To your friend, who never doubted you, who knew that you would return and see justice. Justice.
No! It should be me.
I know this is supposed to be a serious scene, but I was really distracted by the JPEG-y texture on his armor in that scene just there.
Brandon, my sword, now and ever after.
So it's not actually 3:20 AM here, it's 21 past 11 in the morning in Britain land.
We've rounded up the rest of Tardrick's co-conspirators and tossed them in the gaol. The ones who hadn't been corrupted by his magics, that is.
Poor Brandon.
I'll not hesitate again, no matter the cost, no matter the sacrifice.
You know, since these were mandatory to finish the game, I think they should have shelled out a little bit more to have them voice acted. Because that was a whole serious scene, and it was kind of undercut by my rather silly dubbing. Oh well, hey ho, that's life. Budgets and whatnot.
Well, you saw what happened?
Wicked White, she begged him to do it, like Melinda.
Come, let us quit this place and return to Platiny.
Fa la 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 la, fa la 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 la, la 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 la.
Sorry, every time I see that building, I just get that theme stuck in my head. Away, dragon! Oh, is that someone else flying around? No. Okay, so hopefully that's this quest line done, and I can go back to doing the story. Oh, what am I doing? Oh shit. This is one of the problems when you try and teleport whilst flying. Cannot touch the controller. It's 3:24 AM in California. I saw you said you wanted to do story-focused content at the beginning. I would like to add that the 4 role quests have a lot of content. Ah, yes, so you're supposed to do them to be able to finish the storyline, which I completely forgot and neglected. So now I'm doing it now, since, you know, why not?
Do you know why I entered into the royal family service many long years ago? Because when I was attacked by a wild beast, which nearly tore me to shreds, it was Lady Salvia who came to my rescue. She saved me, and that is a debt that can never be repaid, for there is naught in this world which holds greater value than life itself. Not even her death absolves me of it, and so I must always first consider her wishes, her desires, what she would want for me and her kingdom, for Brandon, and yes, even for you, grandson.
For me?
To define oneself in opposition to the other, another bereft of complexity, of nuance, wholly devoid of redeeming qualities, a villain, indeed, there is comfort and certainty in hatred. But it is a false and fleeting comfort, bought with lies we tell ourselves about who we are, what we must be, what we must do, and never you mind the cost, if anything. The more we offer up in sacrifice, the better. Do you not see? Brandon was right to hesitate, to doubt. The unwavering blade cares not whom it serves, nor who it cuts.
I think I need a moment.
Perhaps you do as well. Leave us for now, Rab.
Good show. Though, you won. You even unlock a 5th role quest after completing the 4 others. I'll say no more to avoid spoilers. Soul Owl is eager to hear what Grandson has to say. Ow! My arm.
Grandson, I have given you ample time to consider the path that has brought you here, and where it invariably leads all who walk it.
I didn't know what to do after I lost Melinda, how to mourn her, or how to live. I felt that if I put it all on, I can't say that word, put my everything into the hunt, then at least I wouldn't have to think about myself or what comes next. I wanted to hollow myself out and fill up that hole with hate, forget who I was, and irony of ironies. That's just what the poor bastard tried to do to himself a century ago too, isn't it? Hard men, making hard choices. What rot. What will you say? Hold on to Melinda and the memories you shared. Let that love guide you. Think not of whatever, how the hell you say that name, but Brandon. Grant him peace and you will find your own. Maybe. Still, that thing's no more than a mindless eater. Nothing it can say or do to make it right. So I'll finish the hunt. For Melinda. And for Brandon. And then I'll move on.
Move on, you say?
I can't live off of hate. Shouldn't have made it this far, frankly. And the more I try to reach for it, the more I find sorrow, pity.
Curse not fate, but mourn her victims. Remember the dead as they lived.
Aye, something like that. Reckon Rab would agree. And Melinda, if she were here, would probably slap me a dozen times and call me a bloody fool for acting the way I have. Or maybe you've been thinking about doing that in her stead, eh? Yeah, a little bit, bud. Apologies for treating you with such disrespect before, Solo. I'd like to claim I finally understand what you've been trying to tell me all this time, but I'm still getting my head around it.
Recognizing your faults is the first and most important step. I will tell you what I know of the claws of Orpheus. The ring, together with the bracelet and choker, were 3 relics passed down through the royal family over generations, signifying the owner's right to rule. Princess Saulia was the last of her line, and after her death, they were stored in a sanctuary for safekeeping. However, a year ago, a band of thieves learned of its existence.
The ones who stole the fangs and eyes of Orpheus?
Yes, the relics were concealed with magical wards. I can only presume that once they were spirited away, however you say that name was then able to sense their presence. Even in death, I am saying the wrong line. Switch voices!
Even in death, a slave to duty, you said. You think he pursued the thieves out of an instinctive loyalty to his princess?
That I do. After all, he was content to leave them be, so long as they remained hidden.
Only 2 of the 3 were taken, and the 3rd is still...
Claim the claws of Orpheus, and he will surely come for you, yes. Tim Gaius is where you must go. Once you arrive at the place I marked on your map, cast this powder into the air, the glamour will fade, and you will see the chest with the ring. The rest is up to you.
Thank you, Solo. I promise we will bring you your friend peace. With me, sinner. Don't call me a sinner, dickhead. And may you find peace as well, child. Or maybe in her stead, yeah, I'm in bad... Never mind, I'm in bad taste. Or at least that's what she said, after she sealed it with magical warts. Vol. Alright, where are we going? Is it somewhere I can teleport to? Kinda. I feel bad missing out on the lore. I do play Final Fantasy games, but never the online-only Final Fantasy. Well, if there's ever a free weekend, the good man, JS, definitely give this game a try, because it is a lot of fun. Even more so when you actually know what you're doing. Unlike me, in this particular instance. Okay, so I'm hoping this is the conclusion to the role quest, therefore I will be able to get back to the storyline. So, sorry everyone who's tuned in to see the story, if that's what you were indeed here for, but the role quests are mandatory and I completely forgot to do them in my own time. So yeah, I kind of dropped you in the middle of a storyline you had no context for if you had been following the stream series. But that whole cutscene did kind of give you sort of some context, so it's not too bad. I smell another duty. Hopefully I can get this one done. Duty calls. Commence battle for to have loved and lost. I wish it could just give me the easy mode straight away, but... Alright, here we go. I'm here to support the person and never the game. Stream Barbie Horse Adventures and I'll still be here. Lol. Thanks, Serial. A lot of people need to have that mentality. You toss the powder into the air and it slowly settles to the earth as twinkling motes of light. A coffer begins to take shape. Treasure. This must be the claws of Orpheus. All that's left is to decide when and where we want to confront the Eater. How about now? Knew that was going to happen. Or we could deal with it here and now. Speak of the devil, and he shall appear. Hey there, old man. I don't know you, and you don't know me. But I know your story. I know this isn't you, and I know that if Lady Saldia was here, she'd say the same thing. It'll all be over soon, I promise you. Yeah, face me in my cattle prod. Cannot wait to get a new weapon. Thank you, good man. Good man JS, that is. Oh, excuse me. Do 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 do. I'm hoping this is just a straightforward battle, because the other one was quite challenging. Even though it was just the basics of tanking.
showcase my great shame for not having that much tanking knowledge. Hey, Jose. Yo, getting a stack marker. Branson, my dude. Well, I'm glad I got up early now. Thank you, Jose. That's very nice of you to say. Just finishing off a role quest. Oh shit. Wasn't quite sure what I was supposed to do with those, but seems like it's okay. Nope. So, is it really true that cigarettes in the Austro-Asian area are like just for showing off? Do they have no tobacconists there? What a completely random sentence. Alright, come on. Give me the very easy mode. Damn man, look at the texture on that fucking rock there. Skippity skip, skip, skippity skip. Skippity skip, skip, skippity skip. Lunif would be like, we can never come back here again, and just take the chest. Mission failed. We'll get him next time, Captain Price. Wait, why was I attacking my companion there? Derp, derp. Oh, 32 viewers, damn. Hello everyone. I think there's got to be a new record for this stream series. And that means at least 12 people who don't know I started this on super easy mode. Like a champ. Owie. Brother, they don't wear shoes in New Zealand because food costs a lot. What? Man, I read some random comments when I'm out of the loop because I'm concentrating. gonna lie, it is not very clear what you were supposed to do there. Man, this is taking forever. No. Out of my overlap. His health isn't doing very good. I may not be doing my job very well. Ow. Ah, phew. God for that, Jesus Christ. I didn't think I was going to survive that one, to be honest. Damn Eater. Let him go. He's not your bloody puppet. Finally. You watching, Melinda? Now and ever after, my Lady Saldia, my sword is yours to command. Brandon? He's still in there?
I'll not hesitate again, no matter the cost, no matter the sacrifice. Wait, is he trapped in the memory still? You're wrong, Brandon. That's not what she would want. Let go of your anger. Let go of her. But that would make me lesser in your eyes, wouldn't it? To shoulder a burden that would need not be mine. No, I will not forsake compassion and love. I will not dishonor your memory. Oh, my Lady Saldia. He's gone. Aww. Psst, can I keep that as a glamour item? And with that, the three treasures... words. Treasures of the royal family are reunited. Now, we've just got to find a place to stick them, so that no scavenger ever stumbles upon them again. Least we can do for the princess and her knight, am I right? Maybe Solal will have some ideas. Let's head back to Plaeni.
Okay, cool. So we survived that by the scraping of our teeth. Oh, hang on. This is a hunt mark. Companion, companion. Come to my side. Autumn. So there's a few more people here. How are we all doing this fine, lovely, sunny British morning? Since I'm probably coming up to the end of my allotted stream time, I will probably look to finish once I've completed this chest quest chain. If you want for a cup of tea, go. If you want for a cup of tea so we can see the story unfold, I recommend Spiffco. You say some very odd things, John Sosaby. Ah, I love this place. Not you, though. You can go and die. Just turn off the HUD and take in the lovely sights of the Fae. I'll turn the map back on because I can't see where I'm going. Again, why am I flying there when I can just teleport? I'm not even. Not even what? Do 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 do. Nice little cozy mushroom village. Is it done? Brandon has been laid to rest? You saw us when we arrived. Do you really have to ask? No, I suppose not. Oh, my dear friend, I pray you have found peace. And what of you, grandson? Has the turmoil in your heart subsided at last? Aye, I suppose so. Though, to be honest,
It felt like I made my peace with him before we even fought.
Because you finally saw him for what he was, and accepted that truth into your heart. The battle was but an afterthought.
Ha ha ha. Easy for you to say. You didn't have to cross blades with the bloke. By the way, I brought you some gifts.
The 3 royal relics of Verbert. Then Brandon was safeguarding both the bracelet and the choker.
And now, it's your turn to look after the whole lot. That's what Lady Saldia and her knight would have wanted, I reckon.
Yes, of course, that their souls may sleep soundly forevermore. We shall enshrine these relics for all eternity.
Now that's settled, I suppose we should be on our way. There's a detour I'll have to take, but afterwards I'd like to speak with you back at the usual spot in the Cressarian. Be well, Sol Al.
I think one has a bright life ahead of him. Few can find the strength to overcome such terrible tragedy, but he did. As have you, on no few occasions, I am sure. It has been a pleasure, Rab. Do visit me should you ever yearn to hear an old fool prattle on and on.
I'm sure I won't. Okay, let's finish this bad boy up. So I was just thinking, the actual name of this stream, Under the Sea, now makes no sense since at least 80% of it has taken place above the sea. Because I've been doing this side quest that was mandatory that I forgot to do in my own time. Derp, 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 derp. Look at this dude jumping around. Okay, usual spot in the Crystarium. This way, I believe. And look at all these side quests that have opened up since I did those main story quests. People still there, and the chat section seems to have died a little bit, but I can still see there's 25 people here. So I know YouTube comments sometimes derp and I don't see what people are typing for a long time. Mainly because I'm reading them off my phone, is another issue. Hey, that guy's got a cat sift doll. I would like one of those. The conclusion of the tank role quest. Well met, Sinner. Glad to see you made it back safe and sound. Having returned to where it all began, I can't help but think back to when I first came here, thinking only of that name I can't say and my revenge. I was so wrapped up in my own personal affairs that I didn't realize I was only pushing others away. Glinner was the only one who saw through the facade. He's a perceptive one, aye. Took one look at me when I got back and broke into a smile. But enough about him. I have yet to thank you properly, Rab. I owe you so much for sticking with me to the end. So what's next for you, Sinner? Good question. Can't say I feel at home here or in Wright or anywhere else. So I might spend some time on the road. I may not be as skilled a fighter as you, but I reckon I'm better than most. And there's always someone in need of a reliable sword hand. Melinda would want me to use my talents for a noble purpose, and helping folks in need fits the bill. Hells, isn't that what Brandon and his comrades wound up doing in the end? So, let's not call it a goodbye. Let's just say, until the next hunt. Nothing to talk about. Come on, there's plenty to talk about. You're just not using your imagination. Wheresoever you go, may you find peace. May you find peace? Why did I make that up?
May you find shade, sinner. And they all lived happily ever after. The end. Good for grandson. Okay, I still have a couple of minutes, so maybe I can make this stream make a little bit more sense and actually go back and finish this. Present something inspiring to Grenault. Okay, so we should be able to do this now. I assume the crystal I got is the inspiration. Hey Rab. Hey William. How are you, my good friend? Hey look, a random car. I wonder. Oh, he's gone. I was going to take a picture of me in some random guy's car. Under the sea, darling, it's better down where it's wetter. Take it from me. Do 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 do. Interesting. I suppose that's how there's a random guy down here who obviously can't breathe underwater, but living underwater. Didn't really pay attention to that first time. I've let the Ondo down, aye. But more than that, I've let myself down. Might as well go back to mending kettles. Gasp! What's that you've got there? Such striking beauty. It shines with the heartache of an laughter and the transiency of life like the turmoil of history made manifest. Aye, I can see the brilliance of the crystal's legacy. Ah, you'd never capture such a gleam, not if you laboured 100 years. But bugger me if I don't mean to try. Where's my tools, goddamn ye? I must set to work before the feeling fades. The illuminated land. Grenault is brimming with newfound inspiration. I can feel it. A vision forming in my mind. Step aside, lad, and let me itching get hands to get to work. Man, your dialogue is hard to read. Like, whilst also voice acting. Professionals have standards. That was fast. And done. I've taken the wonders that crystal showed me and channeled them into a new shape what befits the Ondo's spiritual character. Oh wow. I want one of those in my living room. Not a bad job if I do say so myself. And to think, I was this close to hanging up my hammer and studying the craft of them ancients. I've been across the length and breadth of Northront and gobbled up every scrap of craft and wisdom I could find. But no matter which technique I tried, my work was just no comparison. I couldn't even figure out how they put them damn buildings together. A mystery for the ages. That's what drew me here in the first place. I built my workshop, got the forges burning, then lost my bleeding will to craft. Thank the gods for that crystal of yours. I might never have gotten it back. I won't pry into your business, but I reckon your little miracle there has been through the kind old journey I sing songs about. The echoes of the memory it holds just speak direct to your heart. Aye, I can still feel them coursing through me. The inspiration's not fading away. It's welling up stronger and stronger. Give me a chance and I reckon I can weave the crystal saga into the other things as well. But bugger me, I'd almost forgotten the Ondo's commission.
If you could drag that lamp over to the hotel for me, I'll stay here and dream up a new ornament for you to try. You now have access to Grenelt's Forge. Equipment rewards will become available for collection based on the role quest you have completed. Bitch in. What have you got for me? I will come back for those. Note to self, go back to Granort for lots of cool shit. Ah. Yes, John, those oven mitts are very big. You can actually get similar ones near the start of the game. I remember fondly starting out when you have to go through the game with a lot of mismatched gear, and one of the ones that stood out to me was the massive oven mitts you can get. Take all of them now, they are huge upgrades. Oh, okay. Well, I guess since you asked me to. I only hesitated because, yeah, my inventory is a mess. Like, I really need to sit down and sort it out at some point. Alright, let's grab all Grenot shit. Cool, so we're now geared up sufficiently. Let me put all that in my gearbox. Place in armory chest, place in armory chest. I only do, I know it's probably better to have stuff go directly into your armory chest, but that was clogging it up pretty quickly. So I changed it to this method because it just suits me a bit better to have it in my inventory so I can organize it better. Okay, so if I go character and oh wow, very nice. Ooh, I quite like that. Very nice indeed. Yes, that was definitely worth doing. I wonder, did it come with a helmet? Seriously, Rab, you would look good. Thank you. Character. Let's put my... Oh, wow.
I'm Batman.
Seriously, that is pretty much Batman's cowl right there. Yeah, I don't like having that helmet on, so I'll just keep it off. And let's save that. Okie dokie then. The Dark Knight. Oh man, I've just come up with a great idea. Let me put my character's mask back on. Mount guide. Now I really am Batman. The look is complete. Let's get a picture of that. Oh, even better.
Where is Emmett Silk? Tell me where Emmett Silk is. Where is Emmett Silk? I'm Batman. What is it that you have there? The sacred lamp! Then the Finless One has kept his promise. My people tell me of the many deeds you have performed in the name of aiding the Cups, and now you have come to me bearing the light we had almost surrendered hope of ever seeing. We can doubt your purity no longer. Your arrival was the will of the ancients. Yes, the time for fear has passed. We shall take the lamp and unveil its austere illumination upon the walls of the Forgotten. Gather there with your companions, and we shall speak again once our prayers have been offered.
I'm glad I could lighten up your days with your guys' day with that very terrible Batman impression.
O stewards of the Ondo, we offer up our light in answer.
Sounds like Voldemort, and I wasn't actually that far off with my voice.
That crystal you showed the artisan.
Ah, I forgot to take my helmet off.
Was it... Did it belong to one of my friends?
Maybe. I thought you were always watching.
I tried to give you a measure of privacy. No one wants a spirit looking over their shoulder every moment of the day. So tell me, if you would, how did you come across that crystal?
Stole it. I was keeping hold of it for a friend.
It was Brandon's then. Strange that I should learn such things now, after they're long gone. They were fine friends, every one of them. I didn't expect death to teach me so much. About them, about Seto, about you, about the hope that hides at the heart of this world. I've never been one for idle chit-chat, but if by some miracle I could see them all again, I doubt I would ever stop talking. I'm grateful I got to bend your ear at least. And just for that, I reckon I'll stick with you. To the very end.
Aw, I love you too, Ardbert. I'm Batman.
Apologies, we were a little late to the gathering.
It seems we succeeded in gaining their trust.
The delay wasn't exactly welcome, but at least our many hands made light work. And they seemed especially impressed with your contribution. Our hero indeed.
Y'shtola was telling us those structures may date back to the age of the Ascians.
An Ascian homeland. Despite his many protestations, I never quite believed Emmett Selk was telling the truth.
Nor I. But there is no denying the evidence before our eyes. Clearly this was once a great city. A home they would see restored, no matter how many tens of thousands of years it takes.
It's a hollow dream when you think about it. Even if they manage to rejoin all the worlds, they'll never bring back the ones who were lost. But would I have done any different?
Yeah, think about that, Alize. Who's a real Ascian here?
How are you feeling?
Light as a feather.
You have completed your devotions?
Yes. To the honored ancients have we offered up our prayers and our gratitude. You too have our thanks.
Might we trouble thee then to tell us more of the illuminated land of which thou didst lately speak?
To the west of here lies a great trench. Some days ago, a light appeared in that endless darkness. Curious, we ventured closer and discovered in the depths an entire city. The buildings we spied were akin to our own everlasting abodes, impossibly so. We understood at once the ancients had risen. There could be no doubt. Taken with terror, we retreated to the cups, and I decreed that none should enter the trench until such time as we received a sign.
Might it still be possible to reach this city of the ancients?
With no water to drown you, a finless one could now travel there. Yes. I am convinced you are the sign for which we have been waiting. My people will show you the way.
Shall we?
Good point, John Sotheby. Invest in your education, peeps. It only costs 200k. Words to ponder.
The chieftain has bid me guide your steps to the illuminated land. Come, the way lies downwards. Follow the path of coral and rock, and join your comrades below.
Oh, hang on. Hello. All done. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Sorry. Okay, so unfortunately I do have to end the stream there, guys. I've run out of time, but hopefully next time we'll get another good chunk done and I won't have to do role quests. So thank you all for tuning in, and I will see you next time. Bye!